Hello there everybody, my name's Kitathi, and welcome to the April 2020 update video. Not too much stuff to really talk about there, or kind of a lot, depending on how you see it, but nothing too special, I guess you could say. Not a lot is happening in the month of April, aside than a few things personally that I want to work on and going to talk to you guys about. Nothing too super serious, of course, compared to the March update video. But there's just a lot of stuff I want to cover, a lot of stuff I want to go over, some new things that you guys should be seeing, some things I'm super excited about, and of course, as always, we'll start off with the stream stuff, the recording stuff, and then, of course, the extra special news is always at the end. So stay tuned till the end to hear something pretty awesome, in my opinion. So let's just jump right into it. First and foremost, we have some new stream games coming to the channel, some of which you guys have already seen. Persona 5 Royal, I actually got a lot of clarification on how to stream the game. I did relay it to a few of my friends, so that way they can at least, you know, they really wanted to stream Persona 5 Royal as well. And I'm super glad that all of us can. We're all being super cautious with it. That's why, like, first Persona 5 Royal stream, I put my foot down and laid down the law, as it were. But I'm super excited for it. And, you know, it should be a really fun time. Persona 5 is one of my favorite games of all time, and it's just a really fun and very well written game, in my opinion. And I'm super excited to share it with you guys. We also got Final Fantasy VII Remake that's also coming out this month, and that's going to be pretty fun to play. I've never played a Final Fantasy game other than Crystal Chronicles, so I was like, why not? Let's play some Final Fantasy VII Remake. Should be a good time. Don't know when we're going to start that. Probably is going to be right when it comes out. Well, we'll see. But we shall see. Now, a few people might remember also from March is that we also had Doom Eternal that was going to be streamed in March, at the end of March, with Animal Crossing. And unfortunately, that is not happening as of late. The reason for it is because I pre-ordered the full collector's edition from Walmart, and due to everything going on with COVID-19 and the coronavirus, aka the coronavirus, their deliveries seem to be stopped for the time being. So I'm just kind of at a stalemate with Doom Eternal. As soon as I get the game, we will start streaming it, but for the time being, it's just kind of stuck in a limbo state, and I don't really want to be like, yeah, don't give me the collector's edition. Because, you know, the collector's edition has some really cool stuff that I really want, and I paid ahead of time for it, so I'd hope I get it. We'll see. I really do hope I get it. But if it takes, like, you know, an extra few months to get it because of everything going on, so be it. We will get to it at some point, so please be patient for that. Now, you may notice that we only talked about two new games, Persona 5 Royal and Doom Eternal. Starting in April, we're actually going to start going back to some games that I've streamed in the past that I need to 100% and finish, because I want to finish those games and get them all taken care of. With that being said, we have 3 games lined up to return in the month of April. We have Zanki Zero, which I've actually been grinding away at, trying to get back to the spot I was. For those who don't know, I stopped that stream because the game was super easy. I thought the game was incredibly easy, but I wasn't going to be able to 100% everything in just a standard run, so I upped the difficulty to Insane Mode on my other run that has pretty much everything, and have just been grinding to get back to that same point because I was 4 islands behind when I stopped streaming Zanki Zero. I was on Island 7, and I was on Island 3 on the Insane Mode run. Right now I'm up to Island 5, and Island 5 I'm actually at the boss, so pretty much I'm going to be at Island 6. Should take me like 2 days to get to Island 7, and then we'll be back to where we were, and just pick up the game from there. It should be a really good time, should be really interesting. We had a lot of fun with Zanki Zero in the past, and I hope for those who want to get into the game, I recommend checking out the older streams of Zanki Zero, because they were a lot of fun. It was a great time, and I really enjoyed the game. I just hated the fact that it was super easy at that point. But the Insane Mode run should be a lot more interesting, so look forward to that. The second game that's coming back is Far Cry 5. I've alluded to this numerous times that I wanted to go back to Far Cry 5 to complete some of the DLC achievements. There is currently 2 that we have to do. One is the Vietnam DLC, and one is the Zombies DLC. And I also have some main game stuff that I still need to do, and I still need a co-op partner in order to do those. Hopefully I'll find one, but worst case scenario, we'll only do the DLC. That should be interesting, for to say the least. Far Cry 5 was a stream that I did way back when the channel first started. Actually, right when Far Cry 5 came out, I started streaming it. it was an enjoyable time. We had a lot of fun. We learned some insane glitches, and we steamrolled through the game on a really difficult difficulty. That being said, I didn't have fun with any of the DLC, so I stopped the DLC at that time. But I need to go back, I need to finish it, so we're going to finish those DLCs. Hopefully we should not have too much trouble with it. There is a little bit more that I have to do in the game, but I'll see if after the DLC if we're going to do it immediately or if we're going to wait a few months to do it. But I'll talk about that more when we're playing Far Cry 5. And then the third game that's coming back in the month of April is going to be Catherine Full Body. We'll be returning to try to do some of the more vanilla endings with the other two Catherines, and doing the mix-up or like random mode, I think is what the other mode is in the game, where each tower is randomized. That will be a lot of fun, and I know a lot of you guys really liked Catherine Full Body. I mean, that's where Sheeple's from, and I know how much you guys like Sheeple. So that'll be a lot of fun to go back to and play and see some of the new stuff in the other routes. And, you know, we shouldn't have too much of a hard time going back through that, but yes, that'll be coming back in April, so be on the lookout for those returning games. Of course, we'll still be playing Dead by Daylight, we'll still be playing Splatoon, we'll still be playing Mario Maker, because that game is starting to take a bit of a resurgence in me. So we have, of course, a lot of games as usual to stream, and we should be also bearing through them. At the time of this video, also, Super Mario Odyssey should be said and done, and with just the balloons left to do, which those will be few and far between. And then Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is still going on. There's just other games that I also want to play, and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon has not been too on my radar, but we will go back to that, don't worry. And then there's, of course, the big game that I know a lot of you guys have seen every single day since it came out, and we've been actually doing really well in it, which is Animal Crossing New Horizons. That game has been a lot of fun. I've been enjoying it, as I've been an Animal Crossing fan since the game came out on the GameCube, and you know, it's a rock solid game. I've been having a lot of fun. We have pretty much a good layout for what we want to do. At the time of the recording this, we're about to get the terraforming tools, so that will help out a lot with how I want my island to look. The problem is I'm also not the most creative person when it comes to Animal Crossing, so, you know, I'm going to hope that I can build a sufficient town and a sufficient island, but, you know, who knows? We'll see what happens in the crazy kit mind. That game still should be streamed daily. Still is going to be continuing on for, you know, the next few weeks, possibly the next month or two. But until we kind of like run out of stuff to do, then we'll kind of only focus on the events and such. I still will be playing it daily off stream, but, you know, I don't want to spend every day of just gathering the same resources and doing all that sort of stuff. There's other games I want to get to, of course, and we're pretty good in regards to getting our island to the best state that it could possibly be, and also maxing out everything that we possibly can. So that's been a pretty good ride so far. A lot of you guys seem to be liking it. I know there's still some, you know, uneasiness that I'm not allowing anybody to come to my island except for turnips. Listen, I have a bunch of flowers on my island. Somebody's already tried ruining them. I don't want them to be ruined, especially my crossbreed, or cross-hibernation flowers, that little island inside the island that I have. So that's the main reason why. I have no problems going to other people's islands. I just abstain from it because I don't think there's a point to going to other people's islands. I think it's a waste of time unless you have absolutely nothing to do, if I'm being completely honest. Some people have built some really cool things. Some people have made some awesome islands. But at the end of the day, you know, I want to make sure I get as much stuff done in the game as possible. I want to make sure that I'm hitting all the goals that I want to hit. You know, if there's a time where, you know, I'm just chopping wood and there's nothing else I can do, sure, I'll be like, you know what, who wants to open up their island? I'll just come explore and just kind of chill for a little bit. That's fine, but other than that, like, there's no appeal to go to other people's islands for me. There really is not, but I hope that changes in the future. Maybe there's an update. Who knows? Who knows? But as of right now, that's where I stand with the multiplayer, and that's just how I stand with Animal Crossing in general. So I hope you guys enjoy, though, the next few weeks of constant Animal Crossing, that's for sure. It's gonna be crazy, but we'll get a lot of stuff done, and we'll probably be close to getting all the Nook Mile achievements out of the way. That's not gonna be too difficult. And we're already, I think we're 80% done with the fish. We are about halfway done with all the fossils, and when it comes to bugs, I think we're like 50% as well, thanks to friends in the Southern Hemisphere. So we should not be having too much problems finishing that game and beating it, which is weird to say for an Animal Crossing game. But yeah, we should be pretty solid there. Now, one more thing I want to talk about when it comes to streams is that there is a little bit of a change going on to the stream schedule. And actually, it's not something that's too seen, I guess you could say, or too, like, noticeable. But essentially what will happen is every day there'll still be streams. So you got your 2 to 3 games streamed every single day, every week, you know. I don't really take breaks unless I somehow pass out and I oversleep a little bit because I'm exhausted and stressed. Besides that, though, there have been times where I've only streamed Animal Crossing on a day because Animal Crossing sometimes takes up a lot of time. If you see a stream where a day where Animal Crossing is the only stream, that means I'm editing that entire night. So if you only get one stream, just know that it's not because I'm not wanting to stream, it's because I'm just editing that entire night. Sometimes I might do that with 2 streams, but there might be 2 really short streams because here in the next few sections of this update video, I want to get some recordings done. I want to get some highlights done. There's a whole lot of stuff I want to get done. I'm really far behind and I'm super sorry about that, but I feel like if I can just, if I do some short streams, so that way we still got the stream content for you guys, I can finish the highlights, I could finish some recordings, so that way I can get that to you. But with that being said, let's jump over to recordings and videos for you guys. Now let's first talk about highlights. Right now I am currently 2 months behind in highlights. Right now we're at the end of January, I believe, beginning of February in our highlight list, and it's currently the beginning of April, which sucks. I'm super sorry that I'm super behind in highlights. There was an idea that I could combine 2 weeks worth of highlights into one video, but then that honestly would be a 30 to 40 minute long video, because a lot of the highlights you guys are really good at picking clips, because some of the stuff is just really funny, and I didn't think I was that funny. And then you guys do the clips, I'm like, damn, I'm funny. So I have to keep it to 1 week, just to make the highlights more manageable, and even with the subtitles and everything, which I'm glad that I didn't do subtitles for everything set in co-op and just the little nitpick parts. You guys seem to be really liking those and liking the little images that pop up on screen, which I'm glad. As somebody who has no editing knowledge and has just been doing this on a whim, I'm glad that it's turning out well. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. In the next few weeks, I'm going to try my best to get at least 2 to 3 highlights out per week. I promised myself, and I broke my promise to myself, that I was going to get 3 highlights out the first week of April. That didn't happen because the whole Persona 5 thing took me just by storm, and Animal Crossing, and I ended up not getting any sleep, and then I overslept, and then yeah, that's my excuse there. But starting the week where this update video comes live, that will be when I'm going to start hardcore getting highlights out so we can get back on track. With that being said, highlights are not the only thing I want to get out, and I've alluded to this a little bit before during Animal Crossing, during some of the streams, but I want to also finish all my Let's Plays that I have on the channel. We have Resident Evil 5, which is the first series I've ever done on this channel back 2 years ago, where the audio quality was crap, and honestly the commentary is not that good. So why am I releasing it? Because I don't want to leave it undone. I have all the footage. I have everything all set up to go. I have to get a little bit more footage for some of the extra stuff from way back when, but other than that, it's all set to go. It's all recorded. I just got to edit it into like 30-minute chunks because that's how long it all took. So that's going to be, it's going to take a long time, but I want to still get that out. Azure Striker Gunvolt, which is I stopped playing because I started streaming a lot more. I want to get that done. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, we have Classic Mode and World of Light. World of Light's all recorded, haven't edited it. Classic Mode is not all recorded, but those episodes take 10-12 minutes to record and takes another 20 minutes to edit, so that's not going to be too difficult as well. I want to get all those done, and my goal is to get all of those done by the end of 2020. I'm starting this all in April, but by the end of 2020, I want to get caught up on highlights and get all the recordings done, out of the way. I don't really want to do any more Let's Plays because the streams have been taking those on, but I want to get all the recordings done, complete, out of the way, so I don't have to worry about them. But those are not the only videos I'm making, because I have a special announcement! Hooray! So I've alluded to this as well in some of the Animal Crossing videos. or streams rather, and in a few other random streams here and there. But I want to start making more videos, I guess you can say. I had an idea for an Animal Crossing video that sprung up after I finished work one day. I wrote up a script. Yes, I did. I wrote up a full script, recorded the audio, sent it to a few of my friends so they can critique it, because it's the first time I'm ever doing something like that. They all loved it. They said it was a really, really interesting topic. I have all the footage recorded, I just have to edit it together. And I'm nervous because it's the first time. It's definitely a tone change. It's, you guys all know me as like crazy and sporadic, and this is a super serious toned, like honestly discussion and based video. If it does well, if you guys really enjoy it, then I'll definitely be doing more. And then there's also the video series with the character that I had created from a really good friend of mine, Genma the Samurai. He also does a lot of YouTube content as well, so be sure to check him out. But I've teased the character on stream a few times, and also it's been shown in my Discord a bit. Zeratesh, which is a character that I want to use for a series that I want to make in the future. I want to wait, though, until I feel comfortable with my editing and with how I want to present that series before it becomes an actual thing. That I just want to let you guys know that that's in the works. It's not going to happen in April. If anything, it will start in May, is when that series will take place. It's going to be a big process, so there might not be, it might be a once-a-month video sort of thing, if depending on how long it takes me to get the footage and get everything I need to do that, especially with my minimal editing expertise. But hopefully it's something that you guys enjoy, and hopefully it's something that can stick with the channel. People like the design for Zeratesh. As you guys can probably see on screen right now, I have like the image of a standard form, or a standard pose rather. You guys seem to like his look, you guys seem to like his design. Genma did a fantastic job designing him and working with me with what I wanted. So I hope you guys enjoy the video when it comes out. Like I said, it might not be until May, but I just want to let you guys know that that is in the works, and I want to start making actual videos instead of like the Let's Play sort of stuff. And as well as still continue the highlights, because I know you guys really like the highlights. So that's everything though for recordings. So now there's the big topic. You guys know for the past few update videos, there's always that big topic at the end. March especially was just me talking about how I see myself in the different communities I'm in. But this time, this is a lot more lighthearted. This is a lot more awesome for you guys. It's a weird time, not gonna lie, to be bringing this up. But, I've been working on this for quite some time. Been working with, a few artists, and, I say artists, and you probably already know what this is. Memberships. I actually have everything all set up for memberships now. I have the badges, I have a few emotes, I have pretty much everything I want to do for each tier all set up to go. It's going to be interesting. The only thing I really have to work out is, of course, I want to shout out all of the members at the end of every stream, and in order to do so, I'm going to have to create a scene and create, like, something that looks good, so that way it's like, hey, thank you for all these people. But I'm really, really bad at design, like really, really bad. But I think I have an idea on what I'm going to do, and hopefully it works, hopefully. But I just want to let you guys know that, yes, memberships will be coming out this month. Actually, the date that I have planned for it is going to be April 12th, which seems to be a big day, which I'll also, I guess, allude to, because, of course, some people want me to talk about it, and I'll get to that in a bit. But, because not only is there Bunny Day in Animal Crossing, and Easter, weirdly enough, but, yeah, memberships should be coming out on April 12th. And there will also be another video coming out close to that time as well. At the recording of this video, it's the 4th of April. This should be coming out on the 6th, and then a few days later, I'll be releasing a video talking about memberships and what you should expect from the three different tiers, as it were. I'm keeping the tier-based system that's same from Twitch. I think I'm altering the prices a little bit to make it a little bit cheaper, but other than that, that's how I'm scheduling the membership stuff, and just be expecting a membership video to show up here in the next few days. Probably is just going to be similar to the update video, where it's just, game footage in the background and, talking and some words on screen. It's not going to be a super long video, but I do want to at least let you guys know that that is coming up. And then the final thing I should mention because I hit it on Animal Crossing, and I don't talk about it a lot because I don't like it. But April 12th is not just Bunny Day, it's not just Easter, and it's not just the, it's not just the time memberships are being released. Weirdly enough, April 12th is also my birthday. Yep. And for those who are actually curious, because I'm not going to show this on stream, but the thing, if you guys are watching Animal Crossing Day 16, I hid the message on Animal Crossing. Because, fun fact, it's not just my birthday on the 12th, but it's actually one of my villager Melba's birthdays on the 12th. So that was really weird to see. But besides the point, usually on the 12th I usually do a stream based off of a game that's near and dear to my heart that, I just want to play and just enjoy the time. I'm going to be honest with you guys, because 2 years ago when I first started the channel, I did Viva Pinata, Trouble in Paradise, and then the year later I did Mega Man X Command Mission, which is also, both of those will be coming back to the channel shortly. This time, I don't think it's going to be a new game. I think I'm just going to stream probably 6-7 hours of Dead by Daylight and 6-7 hours of Persona 5, if I'm being honest. And as well as Animal Crossing, of course. I'm streaming Animal Crossing super early in the morning because, if I recall, it's Easter Sunday. So that means I have to wake up early, and you get turnips and everything. But we'll probably do some really long streams. Because I think there's going to be still all the quarantine stuff, so I'm not going to be going out. But I do want to stream some games that I really enjoy. You guys know how much I love Dead by Daylight. You guys know how much I love Persona 5. Especially Royal. Royal's been a lot of fun. But I want to let you guys know, yes, my birthday's on the 12th. Yes, I don't like my birthday. For a variety of reasons. You guys have heard that I don't like the month of April. I don't want to get too much into reasons why. If you guys really want to know, you can message me on Discord or Twitter, and I'll let you guys know. Or if you guys want me to talk about it on a stream, sure, bring it up. I don't care. But, yeah, I just figured I'd let you guys know. Because I know you guys be like, Kit, when's your birthday? Oh, it's today your birthday. Oh, it's today your birthday. No, it's on the 12th. So, if you guys want to mark your calendars or whatever, I don't know. Some people last year were like, just let me know what your birthday is. I'll mark it on the calendar. I was like, that's okay. You guys do you, I guess. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. Anywho, with that's actually the video and the update. April, like I said, not too much craziness going on, even though this, yes, is another long video for updates. It's still pretty manageable. And, we got a lot of cool stuff coming out, a lot of cool video ideas. I say we, even though it's just me. I don't have, like, an editor. Pretty much I have friends that are helping me out. I'm like, hey, please, give me advice. But I'm making sure that, I'm still staying healthy, Make sure you guys are staying safe from everything going on. Quarantine yourself. Make sure you're staying inside. Social distancing, it's not a joke. I'm not treating this as a joke. You guys shouldn't be either. That's really all I want to say on that regard. So, but other than that, thank you guys so much for watching or listening to this update video. Have a wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, and or evening. My name's Kitathi, and I'll see you guys next time for whatever's next to come. See you guys later. Peace. Bye, everyone.